Aries, welcome to your next 72. We're going to see what messages come out for you. Keep in mind this is a general reading, Aries, and you may not resonate with every single channel message that comes out. Also, the energy may be the surrounding energy around you. It may be, the messages may be referencing someone that you're dealing with, or the messages are about you. Also, what you can keep into mind, Aries, is that it could be a confirmation of what happens of your past energies, right? If you are not an Aries, you may have Aries strong in your chart, okay? Aries, let's go ahead and get started. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this reading to bring clarity and confirmation for my fire sign, Aries. Next 72, you really have the freedom to do what you want to do. Someone doesn't like the fact that you have the freedom to do what you like, what you want to do, Aries. And it's not like you're not careless, it's just you're going to do what you want to do. And someone may be disturbed because they want, I'm trying to get comfortable. They may want a sense of control. And I think you're aware, but I don't think you're paying it any attention because you made it perfectly clear that you do what you want to do and no one tells you what to do. Alright, overall focus for my Aries. Also, for all inquiries, email spiritual guiding light at gmail.com. There are some links in the description box available to you. If you need to locate my email, it's in the description box as well. Aries, if I sound a little sluggish, it's just because I just awakened. Immediately when I saw this forgiveness, someone has a control issues. And when you don't do what they say, they act impulsive. And I feel like you're over it. And I feel like if this is a spouse, you're just dealing with it. Like, apologies and asking for forgiveness is really old because you know that this is your spouse's set ways and they've become comfortable with this. And they're supposed to be working on it, but it's actually getting worse. If you are not married, you need to forgive yourself in the next 72 for not allowing yourself to do what you want to do, and you've been putting yourself on the back burner to people please. It says, remember that only love is real. So yes, love is kind, love is gentle, and I really feel like you are fed up with tough love at this point. Aries, you may feel like someone is saying they love you, but their actions do not show. All right. Also, there's a jealous energy with this expect miracles and forgiveness. It's like when you get attention, that's when this controlling energy conjures up. So someone may feel like they're ghosting you, or you feel like you're being ghosted. If you're the one that's being ghosted, it's because this person is trying to get their point across and you're not seeing it. If it's your person, you ghosting them, you're thinking that's going to allow them to see. Let me clarify this forgiveness. I feel like you don't want to be confined. Like, you don't want to constantly do the same stuff all the time. You're not resting. You don't feel like you have control. What I see here is that you're not allowing anything to burden you and you're not putting any effort. I wouldn't put effort in the energy either. Or this is how you're feeling about the person. It's like they're saying they're going to change, but on the outside, it looks like there's been a sense of change, but there has not. All right. I'm going to keep that right there for your Aries. I'm also getting, there is an Aries here. Place yourself for offense. I feel like you're staying in a situation because you don't want to feel like a failure. You don't want anyone to you don't want anyone to be able to say, I told you so. And now you're at the point where you're like, no, I have to get out of this situation because you see clearly. Give me some what's up messages for my Aries. Aries, if you sent out a prayer for change, expect that change. You don't want to force anything in the next 72. You want things to happen naturally and not forced. What are some WhatsApp messages for my Aries? Hopefully you can hear me clearly. Oh, let me turn this mic. Hold on, Aries. Alright. What are some WhatsApp messages for Aries? You have improved, in a mess, fitness, rainbow in reverse, having possession of in an awkward situation, hollow, I'm saying this in twos, just for my Aries. You have improved in a mess, rainbow in reverse, having possession of fitness in an awkward situation, follow and better life. Like I said, it's a controlling situation. You may, if you are in a third party situation, Aries, in the next 72, it feels like the person that your person um, was into same sex and you're with it, but now it's just, at first it's as if they made you feel like it was something to try out, right? But you realize that this person actually enjoys more same sex than heterosexual. Place yourself for offense. The next 72, you're fighting to work a relationship out. But the more and more that you fight, the more and more you're losing self. You may feel like you have more responsibility and someone's not picking up the slack, especially with this in distress on the side with hollow and rainbow. I feel like if you are married, you no longer want to be married to this person because you're realizing that the person is becoming worse and it's not like you haven't been trying. You've put in the work. I'm a true believer that it's a traditional energy in the background. Your family, you came up in traditional, and that's why you are battling, but you've already made up your mind. But I will say this, in life, we're always going to have some struggles, we're going to have challenges, we're going to have disappointments. But in this case, this is someone that's just disregarding how you feel. They're not listening to your communication. In the next 72, you're choosing you. You're saying, I don't want tough love. There's an Aries. There's a rumor that you are on a DL. For some of you. Let's go ahead. That's what's up, messages. What other messages? What do you have for my Aries for the next 72? What is perspective? Perspective for my Aries. Just a minute. Let me look in here. All right, Aries. Let's look at overall perspective. Before I look at overall perspective, Aries, why is this person? Why is your person not changing for the better? Like, why? It feels like there was a mutual agreement about a third party, and you realize that your person had more interest in the third party and was leaving you out in the cold. Come to find out, it feels like they knew each other all along. It was orchestrated. They've been same sex since a child. They don't look like they are saying that they are homosexual, are bisexual. We have a riddle here. And it's not a secret, that's the thing. Whoever your person is finding themselves. They don't mean you any harm. With the animal, and this Kairos, that was the intention was to have you leave them. They want you to end the connection without them having to be the bad person. So by them not changing and they're getting worse, it's because they're trying to say, I don't want to be in the relationship anymore. This is you. The heart. If you've been wanting a conversation, it's not happening. You can see it through their action, though. Aries, you are loved. And you can do whatever you want to do if you put yourself in that mindset and take the appropriate action. Someone's coming out. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's a family member. I don't know if it's your children. I don't know if it's you or your person. Someone's coming out and then they're going to say, hey, I'm homosexual. And you're going to feel free. Truth or dare. Are you or are you not? If you hold in this truth, it's going to cause you to destroy everything around you, people you love, even yourself. Tell me about this truth of their overall perspective. It says, enjoy the warmth in your soul. Your own passion is strong and vibrant, and wholeheartedly vital for your work in this life. It's okay to be forceful, assertive, and even aggressive to get what you want. But remember to be always respectful of others. Be proud of who you are and let your sparkle shine. There's someone coming out in the next episode. Or this is someone coming out like they're no longer hiding. They're going to be themselves and not care about what anyone else says. Overall perspective, can you handle it? Or are people going to be able to handle what you're going to release in the next 72 of you truly authentically being yourself for once, doing what you want to do, how you want to do it? You may find yourself saying things that you've been holding in for a long time. Make sure that you're respectful. Give me some transcendent messages for Aries. Transcendence message for my Aries. Spiritual health. Endure hardship. This is accepting here. Follow your own course and wisdom. It's like if you feel like you have to react in the next 72, be mindful. Because you don't want to cause any drama, the unnecessary drama. Invest in your spiritual health. And that's going to clear up this. It's like someone is comfortable, because hardship could be a poor mindset. It doesn't really always have to be the Five of Pentacles in the way of like struggle or being controlled by someone. And you're saying, no, this is the way, this is how we're going to get out of struggle. This is how we're going to get out of financial hardship. You're taking control over your life. Follow one's own course. You know exactly what you want to do, but you've been allowing your person to take control, and they just don't know what they're doing. So in the next 72, you are definitely saying no to a lot of things. Speaking of, Goddess Oracle for my Aries in the next 72. Your Goddess Oracle, Aries. We have bold blossoming and unconditional love. Man, this is I love you so much, I gotta let you go. It really is. You're putting yourself first in the next 72. I love you so much, I gotta say what's been on my heart. You're not listening to me. And you're gonna have the strength to be able to do it. Others of you, you're like, you know what? I'm tired of putting myself on the back burner. Matter of fact, I'm gonna reserve all the burners. This is my stove. This is the energy. So a lot of you are definitely going to unleash your own shackles with this blossoming, and your anxiety may feel uncomfortable, or you may feel uncomfortable because you're so used to either being humble or content. You're actually going to feel as free as the word free can be. But I really feel like what the fear is you may have been put in positions where you don't get anything into return. So invest in yourself in the next 72. How could you lose on yourself? and no one can take from you. Okay? That's oracles for my Aries. Let's take a look at foolish energy, Aries. The reason why is because in your reading so far, there could be a possibility of someone acting crazy. Narcissist. It's controlling energy. King of Pentacles. Let me show you. You see this King of Pentacles? They're on the throne outside. This ain't no balcony. This is literally on the ground in the town. Well, it could be a balcony, but I feel like it's an illusion. Okay? This is the shadow energy of the King of Pentacles that I don't like. Okay, this is a narcissistic energy. You're holding yourself back from whoever this controlling person is. But let me explain to you the shadow energy of this King of Pentacles and an upright. Especially because this is foolish energy. And foolish energy deals with shadow energy. So if you can see here, this person doesn't work for anything. Okay? Their vines are coming elsewhere. Their abundance, it's not theirs. That pinnacle, that supply. Okay? It's planned supply. Okay? This is the one that takes care of them. It looks like, they're a King of Pentacles, but that is not true. Okay? Everyone is, we see the town behind there. Everyone knows that this person takes advantage of people. But it's not their business. So that's why this person has never been stopped. You're pulling from this, in foolishness, you're pulling away from this King of Pentacles. Or if this is you, if you're the King of Pentacles, you're holding back and you're trying to allow the person to break up with you so that you can go to your new supply. This is no judgment zone, so do what you do if it is you. Anywho, moving forward, look at this came back. Evolving. For others of you, you're not a narcissistic. It's just you've been spoiled and taken care of and you get what you want. And now you're changing your life around. Page of Pentacles here. You actually see what people have been talking about. So now you're putting in the work, but you're putting in the work and you're investing it into yourself, the job. Give me some alleged cards for my Aries. It's nothing better than to prove people wrong. Don't be surprised in the next two of those who talked about you want to be around you to be able to say that they're the reason why you changed. That's not true. Well, kind of. We have caution. Caution. What else? Caution. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to yourself, your impulsiveness. Just try. Put in the work. Others of you try to come out of your shell in the next 72. Try to have authority and say no. Respect it. For others of you, where it could be difficult for you to say no, the people who care about you and love you, they've been giving you tough love. They're trying to help you break your shell so that you can stick up for yourself. Move forward. Give me some FYs for my Aries. We'll be dealing with the water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in the next 72. I'm not seeing you being an emotional wreck in the next 72. If you are, let me know. That would feel like an unexpected burst of emotion that just what is it? Not an ending point, but not a stopping point, but like, you know how they say it comes a point where enough is enough, and it's just like not a boiling point. Oh, it's there. I can't get it out. Not a dropping point. It is a fed up point. It's something like, when you're fed up. Give me some FY messages from my Aries. We have 6 weeks. One, and this is your energy, the first house, as well as the musician, and taking action in the next 72. You may be emotional. If this is past energy, for 6 weeks you've been emotional, or if you're going through a transformation, it's really emotional. It's going to take 6 weeks. Awareness of others. You are taking control back of your life. 11 weeks. We have changing, yeah. Definitely. Feeling your emotions, Pisces. And you could be in your head space, right? And that could be a safe space of you creating in your head space, right? A safe space of what you're going to do ahead of time before you actually do it. Doing that for you is going to work for you, Aries, with I achieved outer world. And we have 1 week in reverse. This is not going to all happen in the next 72. It's going to be in steps, and you'll see it. And you may be feeling like, oh my, you may have deja vus. We have changed. This is giving me that controlling energy. It really feels like someone's delusional here in the next 72, saying that they've changed and they've not. We have Capricorn. If it's not delusional, they're going to take action, to put action to show you. But I don't feel like you're focused on wanting to be around Gemini and copy. Yeah, it's a lot of controlling energy in the next 72. Gemini is an air sign, which is the 3rd house. And yeah, someone wants to work it out. And they're saying that you are changing. You are. They're saying, I don't need no one to be controlling me, especially if there ain't nothing good coming out of them trying to control a situation and you. I've been on both sides of the sticks, Aries. I've been in situations where I've tried to control situations, thinking that I knew what I was doing, and I had to learn the hard way. And then I've been in situations where I've allowed myself to allow others to be in control, and I got both ends of the sticks. But once I've learned to control myself and to invest in myself, I got the results that I was seeking. Okay. What I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to say, Aries, in the next 72, you may be trying to force something. And your overall focus, it said, do not force anything. Allow things to happen naturally in the next 72. Let me see. Overall direction for my Aries. You have the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands in reverse. You go from the 9 of Wands to the 7 of Wands, refusing to change. Someone is refusing to change in the next 72. I don't know if this is you or your person or the people you care about. Overall, the 3 of Wands. Wow. You're not able to see. It says overall direction says, why are you playing it safe, Aries, and sitting on the sidelines? Stop holding back. Maybe you feel a bit short of some personal goals, and now you're afraid to take another step forward. Dust yourself off and get back at it, because I'm about to say the streets, because these setbacks are an essential part of your growth. It's all part of the process, and you are indeed evolving. Be sure not to overcommit yourself in the near future. All right, let's shed some light on your reading. Shed light on my fire sign, Aries. shed light on my fire sign. You're not changing around you, attracting darkness. Um, if this is not you, it's something that you care about. And no matter what you do and safe spaces and all these things, it's just you're not getting a breakthrough. You may probably get an hour of finally getting them back to their natural state, and it feels good. And then next, everything goes back to how it used to be, controlling and their guard up and all these things. And you're trying. I am proud of you, Aries, that you are the love that you have for this person. You see beyond their flaws. We have transformation, inner child healing. That's what it is. Composure. They have a lot of, so they can't even see when it's a go, when the green light is on, when the sky is saying it's safe, you're okay. Composure. Here. By you speaking up for yourself, Aries, in the next 72, you may realize how someone really feels about you, and you're going to need to keep your composure. It's like someone doesn't want to heal because they've been addicted to their traumas for such a long time, that this controlling energy that sword is going to penetrate through the heart. But for the most part, it's going to free you, and it's also going to free them. All right, give me an overall angel guide message for my Aries. A lot of messages, Aries. Overall, it's a controlling energy going on. What I do like is that you're doing what you want to do. And you're saying, no one controls me. Or if this is your person, you are gathering up the strength to let them know. We have yes. Let them know what's up. We have yes. Your angel guide message. It says this card is a huge thumbs up, Aries. It says if you are making a decision, the answer is yes. Go for it. This is time for positivity, celebration, and progress. Angels are encouraging you to let in the light and enjoy it. Yes, all of the hard work is paying off, and endeavors, projects, and opportunities before you now are getting the green light. Thank you, confirmation. The time is now, and you are being encouraged to take the next step. You are going to go. If you're feeling scared or worried, that's okay. Invite in the help. Angels are there to guide you, and they want to be part of your success. So relax and experience the joy that is unfolding for you now, Aries, in the next 72. Others of you zodiac signs, Aries is your first house. Okay, Aries house deals with foundations, also deals with will and force. It also deals with the musician taking action, being ambition, and manifesting the hearts of your desires. For the most part, for those of you who are in fear and you're operating in anxiety, you are manifesting more shadow energy, more darkness. Okay, make change and step into a new beginning. For some of you, it's a process. You will always hear me say that it's a process. Okay, let me give me the Aries animal spirit for the next 72. You have two. You have the eagle and lamb. Lambs are humble. They follow suit. Eagle, this is you taking it. They have a shepherd. The shepherd's in control. The eagles, you take control. Which one are you going to be in the next 72? Are you going to take control? Or are you going to be humble and content and allow someone else to take control over your innocence and well-being? I feel like your higher self is snatching you out of that, Aries. I love you. The reason why I say I love you, Aries, is because There is many times or many moments that that's all I needed to hear. I just needed to hear, I love you, to give me a boost. Now I just say, what, I told myself, I love you. I tell it to myself. I say it so much that now I don't expect it from anyone because I know that I love myself. I invest verbally commitment of love. I love you. Okay? So when I say I love you, Aries, I'm not saying it's just to get a little moment of your hurting of your ear. No, I'm saying I'm here. I'm showing up for you, and I'm happy you showed up for me. I appreciate it. Okay. What else? Let me pull a romantic oracle for you. I'll be referencing myself as well as the message that comes out for you, Aries. It says it's safe for you to love, Aries. Yes, it is safe for you to love yourself, and it's safe for you to accept love. You already know what toxic love is, so there's no need to be oblivious in the next 72. Yep, express your love. Open your heart to give and receive to the highest energy of all. Go ahead and make the romantic gestures. For the most part, go ahead and start loving on you. Take yourself off the back burner. Uh-huh. All right, Aries, I love you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Until we meet again.